P to the S to the O to the N to the E. It's time for top 5 phones of 2014 over 25,000 rupees, or as I'd like to call it, phones for the Ambanis, the Modis and the Vengurlekars. 2014 saw a record number of flagship phones, but one thing that consistently sucked all of 2014 was terrible battery life on Android phones and new iPhones. So all things considered, my list of top 5 phones over 25,000 rupees, or as I like to call it, the no budget phones, because kitne bhi paise ho, kam hi hote hain. So all things considered, the top 5 phones of 2014 that I've put together for people who have the mal but not the chal are these. Starting off with LG G3. Now when LG G2 came out, I did give it the smartphone of the year khitab in 2013. So it obviously had a lot of big shoes to fill, and LG G3 is a sequel that the Korean company will definitely be proud of. It's got a Quad HD 2560 by 1440 screen that is nothing short of spectacular. Now my first reaction to that screen was, oh my god, that monster screen requires a monstrous battery. The LG G3 can easily run up to a day and a half and still survive to be ready for your evening date on the second day. For 34,000 rupees for the 32GB gold version, this is 1G that has a lot of dum. So the LG G3 gets 3 thumbs up. I can't show you my third thumb. This is a PG-13 show. Phones got bigger in 2014, but the brains of the marketing managers of all these companies proportionately shrunk, because everyone came up with a Vahiyat se Vahiyat marketing line. Take this Next phone for example, Nexus 6 phone for example, which is a number 4. The Motorola Nexus 6 is a remarkable beast. It is literally Dr. Banner transforming into its hull-cut avatar. But the marketing line is even more hull-cut. It says a bigger phone with more everything. Screw you! Motorola, screw you! We really love your phones, but please get brand new marketing managers. Okay, rant aside, this is a ginormous 6-inch kick-ass display, packs in a Qualcomm Snapdragon 805 quad-core 2.7 GHz processor with an Adreno 420 GPU. It's got dual front-facing speakers. It's got a Quad HD resolution, 30 to 20 milliamp hour battery that charges up to 50% in less than 20 minutes. Does this not sound like magic to you? 45,000 bucks for the 32GB version and up to 50 grand for the 64GB version. While that does sound value for money when you look at the ginormously priced iPhones, but Nexus devices were all about bringing pure stock Android experience to the masses, which is why it's on number 4 on my list. Otherwise, it would pretty much be topping it. The third best phone of 2014 and probably the third worst named phone of 2014 has to be the Sony Xperia Z3. The Xperia Z lineup has always been everything that we wished for in a phone. It had a kick-ass display, except for the first one of course. It had kick-ass cameras, oh my god. It has a great tri-luminous display now that runs on the Bravia engine, the same engine that powers your Sony Bravia TVs. It's got good speakers, and it's got an unmistakable Sony-ness about its design that incorporates great weather, water and dust resistance. The Z3 builds on all these strengths and sets a whole new benchmark for anyone to match, which is a gargantuan task. Boys and girls, number 2 most amazing phone of 2014 over 25,000 rupees has to be the phone with the most retarded and up marketing line in the history of marketing lines ever. What I don't understand is a company that can make such iconic products, why do they do cost cutting when it comes to copywriter? Why Apple? What the is bigger than bigger? What is that? Is it a burger? Is it Kim Kardashian's ass? Now the iPhone 6 Plus is still smaller than my number 1 phone on the list. You'll find out which that is in just a bit, but it packs in everything that Apple slaves, Apple fans have been wanting and missing for the longest time. I mean, seriously, for the longest time now, Apple has been regressing in terms of all the features that consumers want, but Tim Cook and his motley crew of chefs decided not to give. So the 6 and 6 Plus, while they're stupendously successful phones, I think in all fairness, they were just playing catch up with everything that the Android universe has been dishing out for the past couple of years. But like we say in India, der aaye, durust aaye. It's a power-packed powerhouse. You want to design, you want to create, you're an ideator, you're a writer, you're a director, you're a visualizer, you're a poet. I don't think any device gives you as much creation, liberty and power as the Note 4 does. Yes, you do have to spend upwards of Aadha Lakh Rupaiya for that, but knowing Samsung, the price will come down to below 45,000 in a matter of months, if not weeks. And that's what we love about Samsung. They've consistently delivered with a lot of criticism on their design front. They've consistently delivered kick-ass hardware. They have a pulse on what the consumers want. They keep listening to consumers and they keep innovating. A lot is left to be desired with the design, but we really hope with the Alpha, like they experimented in 2015, they keep coming up with a lot more premium looking, non-plasticky phones. But this year belonged to Samsung with the Galaxy Note 4. And with that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap on the top 5 phones of 2014 over 25,000 rupees. We are going to see a lot of action already. I'm heading to CES in Las Vegas, where I'm already going to look forward to Sony's latest iteration, which might be dubbed the Z4. And let's see what else Lenovo throws up. They have a very ambitious lineup at CES. Do subscribe to the FameTech channel, and in the comment section below, do let me know if you agree with my list or if you totally hate it. Do troll it. I love you trollers. Also hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, and follow us on the FameTech Facebook page. See you guys next time. Keep downloading. Top 5 phones for the Ambanis and the Tatas and the Birlas. Who else is left? Pengurlekar.